Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Flip That Show. It's your host with the most, King Truth, host and bird, Benny Bottle, with the word and with the flow. We coming at you live, man, at 8:39, and it's gonna be 6ix9ine and TraploreRoss. Yeah, 6ix9ine, TraploreRoss. Speaking about a couple things. We're not gonna watch the whole thing. The whole thing about 43 minutes. It's gonna be, I think, an 18-minute clip. We're gonna do the commentary afterwards, man. I just want to show my face real quick. I haven't shown my face for a while, but I'm gonna be turning off the camera now. But yeah, man. Appreciate everybody liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, and the notification bell so I know you're there. So I can throw 2 minutes in the air. Let's go. Follow me on Kick. Follow me on Twitch.
So, all right, you just said something crazy to me, okay?
Yeah.
You said that you felt like when King Von spoke on your situation and your case and kind of hated on you, that wasn't gangster, that wasn't respectable. It made you stop respecting his gangster because he's speaking on some stuff he not
No,
involved
I
in.
knew he wasn't a gangster. You know what I mean? Because you just want to be like you gotta understand, I've been around real killers, real gangsters. We not gonna go and see some shit that happened we from New York. Say rap a lot, right? In Texas, like remember, we just address shit like that happened to us, we retaliate. But say we're from New York. If something happens in Texas, we're not gonna go opinion on it because I'm got nothing to do with us.
Yeah.
So when King Von says something, it's like, you're from the Midwest of Chicago. Why you have an opinion? All right, cool. So my answer to your question, I never believed he was a gangster ever because it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, you see, when he took that gangster shit out of Chicago and tried to apply it in Atlanta, what happened? That gangster in Chicago, to keep that energy for in Chicago, you know how to move up in your home city, in your town. Come out here acting stupid, foolish. Come here act dumb. Cross state lines with that. There's different rules. You're not gonna walk down, try to punch them in their face, think everybody gonna be scared. Scared got man down in front of everybody.
So do you not believe the rumors that he had 7 bodies?
I don't care.
No,
Because
but
why I don't got nothing to
I'm
do.
asking your opinion, like.
It could be true. I don't believe they true.
You think it's cap?
Yeah, my thing is, even if they true or not, I'm not gonna make me be like, damn, they got somebody, huh? You're ass. I don't give. You're dead now. So what does that matter?
I mean, I feel like
what does that matter?
I feel like it matters though because it's like not many people. I'm not saying it's cool and respectable to have killed a bunch of people, but basically, as far as it goes, as far as being a gangster in the gang war in Chicago, Brad. The name of the game is you're trying to get as many bodies as possible, right?
No, that's
that
stupid.
world,
I never heard that.
That world, but it is kind of stupid that world. But that's what that's the game they're playing.
People will put it like this, right? It's the saying, right? Yo, if people trying to kill you, right, kidnap you, it's on wiretaps, right? Bro, you know what you signed up for. So basically, I'm now I gotta follow this unwritten rule, right? So basically, is that you say, be loyal to this rule that doesn't exist, that they don't even follow. Because if you loyal, are you gonna sleep with your friend's girl?
No, that makes sense.
So you already broke the rules. You broke the unwritten rule. Now, when it's convenient for you, now you have to follow the rule. You get it? So now, right now, I gotta follow this unwritten rule. I gotta follow this unwritten rule that doesn't exist. And if it exists, you already broke that loyalty. The loyalty died when you did all that.
But okay, so when it came to 9 Trey, right?
Yeah.
I feel like the politics of gangs in New York and Chicago are very different. I feel like in Chicago.
So why you have an opinion on it? If it's different.
I'm a nerd.
No. Why does King Von have an opinion on it if it's different?
Because this is a great question. I think the reason he had such an opinion on it because he felt like I got 7 bodies. I'm the biggest gangster ever in the whole world. That's why he was pressing on Youngboy because Youngboy was rapping about he had 7 bodies, and Von was like, I've really got 7 bodies. You faking 7 bodies. And as far as I've seen, Von really had them 7 bodies. As far as I've seen.
Okay. And where does that leave him now? Like, where's he at now? Where's NBA Youngboy right now?
He on the top of the stage in front of thousands of people.
Selling out arenas every state, right? Why did he come at Youngboy? Youngboy is from Louisiana. Why did big gangster King Von, right? Because from what you're telling me, I don't know this. That King Von said, yo, you acting like you got somebody, I got real bodies. You see where it got him? Going for people who's not even mentioning you, saying anything about you. You went and opened your mouth and now you're 6 feet under.
It's true.
Was NBA YoungBoy? You see, bro, you can't be from Chicago having an opinion on Louisiana and that don't even know you exist.
So here's the problem, right? So here's
They're gonna skip that though. They're gonna skip that. You see?
They're going to skip that, but they're definitely going to skip this next thing I'm about to say to you, okay? So there's been a couple of different rumors as to why King Von and Youngboy had their beef. Now, a couple people, so some people in the room will tell you that they was beefing over a female, all right? And it wasn't necessarily the female that everyone saw Von with, even though Von ended up hooking up with Youngboy's baby mama, okay? But apparently there was some issue about a female, but I think the real reason that Von came at Youngboy so hard is because he knew he had 7 bodies for real, and Youngboy was on songs. He's on a song called Forgiato that was around that time they started beefing, where he said, repping off of 1 body, Top got over 7 gone. He's saying he got 7 bodies. And King Von took issue with that because he's like, no, I really got 7 bodies. You're basically saying you dropped the bag on 7 people. And so he felt like, I've got to press this line. And that's when King Von popped out with that clip. I'll show it to you in a sec, where he popped out and he's listening to Youngboy. He says, you got cap in your raps. And that's like officially when the beef publicly started. And from there, Youngboy was just like ready for Von. Back to back to back to back. Like,
so basically, hold on. So basically what you're telling me is that King Von felt the need to just make this song about him, because NBA YoungBoy never said his name. He just said, yo, I got 7 bodies, whatever, not just 1, right? Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So King Von inserted himself in something that he didn't have to.
Well, yes, but he felt like he had to, because he was saying like, I've really shot 7 people and murdered them.
So basically you're saying it was right.
I'm not saying it was right, but I'm just saying if you get into his mindset, he felt like, I've really taken 7 lives and shot 7 people dead in the street, and Youngboy is capping. And that's when this clip, I'll show you the clip.
But wait, what did, so that's what I'm saying. Youngboy saying that is just him expressing his art, right? Mm. Why did he have to put down another man to make his point across? He could just be like, yo.
Well, Von was kind of clout chasing, to be honest. But you be doing that stuff.
Name one time I clout chase. Now watch this. Clip this. So he just said Von was clout chasing, which is true. Name one time I clout chase. Go ahead. I'll wait. And we're going to pull it up. We got YouTube right here.
All right. One time that you clout chased. Mm-hmm. I can't lie, though. Like, all them times you dissed Trippy, you was kind of clout chasing on hating on.
Yeah, Trippy called me a pal. We was friends.
I did do that.
Watch this. Watch this, everybody. Damn. It's right there. Damn. Oh, follow me on that camera.
Go on, follow.
Pose 1469, right?
All right.
Watch this. And remember, this is the only, in no interview ever, nobody ever proved me wrong, ever. Because I talk facts with proof. We got a whole computer right there. Not one person succeeded to prove me wrong.
All right, I'm
at Trippie Redd 2017, right? That's the song we recorded. We recorded this song in Hitway. You from LA now, right? Well, you be in LA. Yeah, Hitway, you remember Hitway is right on Sunset Boulevard. So I go to Sunset Boulevard, we record Post 1469, we shoot the music video. When I shoot, Trippie is already signed to Elliot Grange at this point. Mm-hmm. I'm not. Elliot, after seeing this music video, he decides to sign me, right? Mm-hmm. He sees that who did this video, he edited 6ix9ine, edited the whole video. He shot it. Oh my God, this kid is talented, right? Mm-hmm. Trippie Redd, out of jealousy, right, says, how can I destroy this kid's character, his image, his persona before he surpasses me? Mm. He meets the guy that signed me, and now this guy is prioritizing the kid I brought around, right? So now watch this. You just said I couch chased it with the Trippie Redd. Trippie Redd inserted the beef. He started the beef with facts. Yeah. He said, yo, I'm not condoning no shit, no nothing. I said, yo, damn, where did this come from? Remember? I made a video in the car.
I remember that.
And I said, yo, why you hating on me, bro? You know what I mean? Like, we was just cool, you know what I mean? Like, and then I started saying the facts. So that now clout chasing is off the table. You know why? Because now I'm defending myself. That's not clout chasing, right? If someone says something to me, do I have the right to defend myself? No, I'm asking.
Yeah, of course.
Right? So now everything I do after that is me saying, imagine if the world, right, would have took Trippie's stance, because Trippie at that time was a bigger artist than me, right? He had Love Scars, right? All that shit. I didn't have Gummo yet. Imagine if people would have been like, nah, we're not going to give 6ix9ine a chance. Not even a chance to explain himself. Why are we giving somebody who's is not Gummo 6ix9ine, is before Gummo 6ix9ine, and we know of him because of Pose, right? If the guy he did Pose with is saying, don't fuck him, he's a pedophile. hypothetically, let's just say, what if that moment right there, people never allowed all of this,
Yeah, true.
right?
He would have stopped. If he could have, he would have stopped everything.
If he could have, now you get what I'm saying? These is facts. Now, I'll let you get 2 more chances. Let me hear it one time I ever cloud chase. Because I'm a walk it down every time.
All right. Let me pull a clip.
Because if you got me right hand, I'm right-handed. But I got to answer to everything.
All right, I got three strikes at trying to get you right-handed, all right?
This is a clip of him.
All right.
One time I ever cloud chased.
All right.
And I know
How
one
about
time
this?
I
How about
cloud
this?
chased before, but I ain't going to tell you.
How about this?
All right, cool. What is that?
That's you laying flowers at Oblak.
All right. That's after King Von said something, right? That's
so-
after Lil Durk said
I've
something.
got to ask you something here, right? You were laying the
Don't ask
flowers.
me, is it true or not?
What? That they came at you first?
Yeah.
All right, let me pull up.
Did I come out of jail saying, yo, fuck Lil Durk, fuck King Von? Did I say that?
No, but before, you was beefing before all that.
Yes.
So you was like, okay.
No, but this is what I'm saying. All right, so let's go to the. Don't give me something. Don't start the movie in the middle. Go to when I first cloud chased.
All right. So look, this is the
Because
first.
this is an
This is the first instance I can ever see of you and Dirk interacting. All right. Am I wrong that this is like not where it started? Did it start before this?
No. This is him talking about Trippy.
All right. Let's look
Let's
at this.
go
real
all the
quick,
way
just
to
for
the
context.
beginning.
When I do that and I beef with certain and I'm like, yo, BDK.
This to the Trippy Red.
When I said that, listen, I don't take none of that shit back because I feel pissed if I do that shit. But when I said that, I addressed it to that in particular. Like, yo, blood, do something about it. What now? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Look,
So
yeah,
I
look,
took
you
it to
know,
him. I took it to him that temperature. Everybody knows.
You seem like you on good terms here.
I mean,
You're not. You don't
so
look like you're
listen,
beefing. You telling him your story about Trippy.
everybody listen right now while this clip is playing. This is, I would say it's around Tati. This is Gummo Platinum. This is Kuda Platinum. This is Kiki Platinum. This is Billy Platinum.
So he clout chasing,
Right?
trying to talk to you.
He's
He's
is Little Dirk stimulus package Drake at this time?
he's cold as ice. He needed the Von stimulus package.
No.
Before he got the Drake
no.
one.
Hold on. Little Dirk hit at this moment right here. This is 2018. He's been rapping since 2012.
Facts.
This ain't what you want in my right?
Yep.
Right?
And then he's dating Dej Loaf.
2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018. This is Little Dirk after Coke Boys, Def Jam, Dej Loaf. This needed mass starter package. Oh, y'all gonna ignore that? Hold on. Give me a sound effect. There's no sound effect?
I ain't got one on this one.
All right.
I'll add it in later. We can
Had
have
an
man watch out.
explosion. This is Little Dirk starter package. This is him trying to get a 6ix9ine moment. Hear me out. Y'all gonna skip this. Y'all hate this. I'm gonna post this on my gram. 2011, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 8 years of him trying to do Def Jam starter pack, Dej Loaf starter pack, Chief Keef starter pack, Coke Boy starter pack, French Montana starter pack. Nothing's working. To what? To Drake said, here, let me put the, what's that called? The
Battery.
to your chest.
Defibrillator.
Boom. Your chest is boom. You needed mad years. And your best year was what? 2021?
I mean, realistically,
You needed
before he
a
went to jail,
decade.
his best before he went to jail. He was at his peak before he went to jail.
When? 2024?
Probably like 23,
23 was his best year?
late 23.
You was rapping for 10 years after that. And remember, you didn't care. You didn't care because you didn't have it. Oh, don't talk about me. Don't talk about platinum records. Remember when he said that? I'm platinum in the streets. But now when Drake got the stimulus package, it was all, yo, number one. You didn't care about it at that time because you didn't have it. What did you talk about? I walked down.
You know what's
walked
crazy
him
though?
down.
You know what's crazy? I feel like a lot of people aren't going to realize, like when they go back and watch this clip, like Dirk,
Like, why is he
he
telling
was
me about...
chasing it with you.
Come on, yo. That's what I'm saying. Let me put my glasses on, right?
Look, let's
quick,
keep
bro.
playing it because people are going to see how he's talking to you. It's crazy he's even talking
No,
to you this
The
night.
love I got from
Like he's happy to be on that live with
You
you.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll Rider. Big
look,
Chuck
yeah,
Pepper
and but
Rondo.
look, you know, he love you. I ain't gonna lie, bro, love you. When y'all, Hypno be putting
Who you
together
talking
too.
about?
I think he's talking about Chief Keef.
He love you.
Or
nigga.
Trippy. He might be talking about
I don't
Trippy.
know.
When y'all-
Shout out
y'all-
to
y'all-
my- like, you know what I'm saying? Yo,
Jay
Nick,
Wade
shout out,
be
shout
on the
out.
phone with Gotti. You know what I'm saying? Be on the phone with Gotti. make sure Rondo right in there, you know what I'm saying? Make sure, you know what I'm saying? I always pay homage. But when I feel like disrespecting me, blood, ain't nobody gonna get away disrespecting me. Name one that got away disrespecting me, bro. I take it to this whole industry. I don't
Hey, look, you hear me, gang?
Uh-huh.
But who he talking about? Rondo?
You know the
I think you was talking about Trippy at first, and then you started talking about Chief Keef, I think.
whole everybody watching that shit, bro. But like everybody, like the whole thing y'all got going on, like a lot of still take that shit as a joke. You hear me?
Nah, yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
He talking about tribute. He talking about tribute, like us going on a feud, right? So my thing is, he's saying everybody take it as a joke, but Trippy really got punched in his mouth. You covered it, right? When Trippy was like, "Yo, he just punched me in my mouth," right?
Yeah.
So what is this clown talking about?
I mean, he trying to have
He's looking for his moment.
He's looking for a moment.
his moment.
He's looking for a moment.
I see it. But you see me, I don't take too serious, bro. Like, I don't take too serious because at the end of the day, I know, yo, Dirk, I know my
He got the little TJ. He got the little TJ dreads. Like, don't even pass his eyebrows. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is Lil Durk at a time where I don't even need to be on a video call with the. I don't even know how this happened. I think Shotty was like, "Yo, I had Durk." You know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna lie. I never lie. Nigga. I'm not gonna say that I didn't bump Durk before this. Like, I bumped Durk. I bumped This Ain't What You Want. I bumped L's. I bumped damn, what's that other shit, bro? 2012. You know when everybody was wearing Robin jeans and BB, not the BB Scott, but what's that shit called? What's that song I like? Bang Bros. You know what I mean? Fuck with Durk, but you wasn't on my level. I gave you a chance.
You had 73,000 people on this live, man. That was some motion. So he was trying to get a piece of that.
Come on, bro. Like, these are facts. All right, so can you give me one part where I cloud chase, bro? And even in this live, I say, bro, if you say something to me, I'm going to take it to like, I'm going to address it. I say it right there. You hearing it?
Nah, I hear it.
So name one time, everybody want to call me a cloud chaser. Why nobody call me a defender? Like, I'm defending myself. Why? Because it's like, oh, he's cloud chasing. No, I'm just defending myself. If you say something about me, look at top 5. We just made him a whole Frankenstein meme. Like, you know what I mean?
Man,
you know what I mean?
Man.
But this, he has an opinion. You're from Canada, bro. Where y'all kidnapping bro. You know what I mean? Like, what you got an opinion on me, bro?
So who is allowed to have a valid opinion on you, though? They have to be a New York gangbanger. Like, was Casanova okay to have opinion on you?
Bro.
He was probably the most...
Yeah, everybody that I mentioned me first. These is facts, bro. Listen.
Ain't no, do you not feel like you started any beef?
Anybody in this room, just take some time. I don't want to put them on the spot because they can't think while they're on the spot. If you could come up with one, just voice it to him or something. You know what I mean? Where I came up with my own and just came and asked somebody. It don't happen. I'm not a clout chaser. I address people who come at me. And look, you could take 3 hours, 4 hours. When you think about it, be like, nah, I got you right here. Come. Bro, this is why people hate me, because they don't like the truth. Bro, I talk nothing but facts, bro. Even if it makes me look bad, when I told, right? Then I come home and I say, yeah, I told. What?
Yeah.
What? Who gonna do what?
You changed the game with that, man.
So this is what I'm saying, bro. People don't like that. I'm not no clout chaser. I just address shit that people, you know what I mean, say about me first.
You know what? It's tough because I was even about to say like, but what about you was kind of going hard for Young Thug, but all these guys had problems with you when you came back out.
That's what I'm saying though. Like remember, yo, bro. I do not chase clout. I am clout. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying so hard to find something.
Come right here.
All right, what we looking?
Right here. Look right here. Platinum, right? Platinum. RIAA. I don't chase clout. I am clout. Look, bro. This is me. Like this is what I don't chase clout. Young Thug said something. King Von said something. Lil Durk said something. Everybody who said something, I just addressed it. I never clout chase. Like I said, bro, click this, comments, be like, oh, what about this? And I'm going to prove it every time. Nobody ever walked me down and said, yo, bro, what about this? What about that? What about this? It's only one I have a clout chase, but as a joke, and I'm not going to say it to my people, my fans and all that. But I wasn't clout chase. That's me. Remember when 6ix9ine used to be on the comedic, like do little skits, like, you know, little funny shit.
Used to be pedigreeing chicks.
Yeah, I used to pedigree a bitch. Like,
come on, man.
RKO that.
All right, so look, that classic Dirk clip then. So that was him clout chasing on you, and I see it in his face. I ain't gonna lie, I see it in his face the way he kind of smiling in that clip. So okay, so look, I wanted to really just like trace the entire beef with you and Dirk. I kind of wanted to trace the entire thing back. So your back and forth with Dirk has been going on like what, 7-8 years?
I don't know. I'm like, to be honest, I ain't even paid him out. Remember when his album came out? He was like, yo, he DM'd me. He's like, yo, let's fight in Dubai. I'm like, I'll fight you for free.
But he was trying to do it like it's like a money play, and you was basically like trying to whip his ass. That's the way you put it.
No, I'm like, yo, first of all, what you need, Brad? Like, and then he went on the internet because he was like, yo, if at this point, Lil Durk is after the Drake stimulus package, after Drake already like, you know, gave him everything he needed to like succeed. He was like, if I just lie and say that his label tried to pay me $3 million because I'm liked and he's hated, everyone's gonna believe it.
So he just straight lied and capped about
He just lied. You know what I mean? He just lied. And remember, he signed to he got to deal with Armour or
Under Armour or
no, not Under Armour. He got to deal with. So anyway, the labels could just come out and be like, "This is the email." You know what I mean? My deal. I'm signed to Elliot. Elliot would have came out and be like, you know what I mean? Like Elliot is the son of Lucian Grange. You think Elliot is gonna be like, "Yo, go get this thing at $3 million"? Like he needed that. Remember that? Why do you think that news came out right when his album came out? He hit me up the night of his album. Now watch this.
He knows how to play the game too.
No, he don't. He's trying to copy my swag. Like, look, I'm gonna go to Lil Durk's Instagram, right? Lil Durk. If I'm lying, I'm flying. I talk nothing but facts, bro. So I'm gonna go to message. This is me, Lil Durk, right? Y'all look when his album came out. Look at him be. Oh my God!
Can you zoom into that?
This is Lil Durk being a dick rider. March 5th, 2018. What's your line?
Let me see that.
You know what?
Wow, he said, "What's your line in 2018, man?"
Look, him being a dick rider. Look, dick rider.
Said, "I don't want you hurt or dead. You a kid from the burbs. I got 50 million of my own money without help to fight you on TV in Dubai."
What date is
You
that?
can't even spell Dubai. We can double the money 3 rounds. Go.
What date is that?
May 11th, 2023.
Y'all look at May 11, 2023. Dirk dropped an album. That wanted a clout. That's clout chasing. Right now, look at Lil Durk's album. I'm gonna hold the message. Look at him, bro. What's your line? You look. Look,
bro. Wait.
Look at his album.
What did he say back to you? Because after you said
All
that,
right, so he said, "Yo, stop the violence." LOL. I said, "It's so funny because I know you on an album press run. Come on, bro." I said, "You need anything to promote this album since NBA YoungBoy not biting the bait."
you kept it
But
real.
I want to fight you for no money, for free. Come to Miami. Let's get a hotel room and just throw down one-on-one. So for y'all, I don't know if I can say.
Trim that out. I'll trim that.
All right, so for y'all that be saying, "Oh, why get a hotel room?" When you in jail, you box up in your cell. Ain't no, I'm not boxing you in a big ass living room like this. So if me and you fighting, you backing up the whole time. Oh, you backing up and don't move. A hotel room this tight, we getting it on. That's how we get up. And when we in jail, you go in the bathroom. You get in the bathroom. It's tight space. It's like fighting in an elevator, 4 corners. We getting it. Where you gonna go? You can't go left. You can't go right. The only way to go is to throw down right in front of you. That's why in London they don't fight in phone booths. They don't.
Sometimes.
This is what I'm talking about. Stop that agenda. Oh, let's get it. Let's get it wherever we see it. I'm not fighting you in no Home Depot parking lot where you can run all the way to the other side. Let's get it in a room where you is nowhere to go. Just me and you. But like I said, people going.
No, but I see the messages now. You really trying to push it.
Chase Cuffin's album, and he was riding, calling me. So now we played an Instagram live, right? 2018. He didn't say what's your line.
Nah, so
Trying to get him. Starter pack.
was this after? This was June 2018.
So he been trying to get
He
on
first hit you. Okay, so we got the timeline now. So he first hit you March the 5th, 2018. We got that there, right? That's the first date. So that was before you hopped on live with him. So that was the first interaction you ever had was there on that message.
Left that on scene. You didn't even send that.
You did, you know. And then you left him on scene, and then you mentioned him once in a story in 2021. And I know that's going to have been in some disrespectful bullshit.
Yeah. I can even pull that shit up. So I didn't even send that my number. That nigga
Damn.
Dirk asked my number. I never even sent it. It was right. I needed another fucking stimulus package.
I ain't gonna lie, you went back and forth with him for a long time. There's hella messages here.
Yeah,
He's
but
going
his
on and on and on and on.
yo, let's get up for free.
Nah, he was dissing you over the LA Fitness thing in the DMs.
Yeah, but nigga, that wasn't your work. You know what I mean? That wasn't your work. Your work is right now. Your work right now is fighting that fried fish grease.
Nah, I can't lie. You guys get mad disrespectful. This is a big back and forth. So you were just beefing with Dirk in the DMs randomly just throughout the years.
Yeah.
You got hella beef in there. You even remember this?
Oh yeah. He said 50 million. Oh look. It's not even his money. Look, I'm not even lying. I don't got to beef with your ass. Hurt, none beat up or none. Shit. So we wait for your sales. Fake numbers. But anyway, you failed trying to get me to say something. But this gonna stay right here in the DM. I wasn't clout chasing. Look, I said this is gonna stay right here in the DM. When you want to fight me for real, after your album come out, hit me. When you get to Miami, I'll pull up for free. Listen, I said let the messages stay here in the DM. Who posted the messages? Who? Dirk posted the messages. Looking for clout. 50 million. They'll pay you. You can't fight. LOL. I'ma keep it in the EM until you get game off me. So matter of fact, remember, Lil Durk started this conversation saying, I got 50 million of my own money. Now he said 50 million, they, meaning the Saudi Arabians, because he's fake Muslim. He's not a real Muslim. He's only Muslim when it's convenient for him to take advantage of the sheiks and the princes in Dubai to fund him. This is a fake Muslim. When was Dirk Muslim? 2012, 2013? Pull it up right now.
He only went Muslim after the body.
These niggas go to jail and turn Muslim for protection. Alhamdulillah, that bitch. Yeah, look,
Man.
look. You need money? You broke or something? LOL, 50 my own money. You just said they don't pay you. Come on, yo, bro. Like I said, this is a fake Muslim, y'all. You know what I mean? This is a fake. What they call them? Like.
He a Muslim.
Yeah, this is a bitchum. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and these is facts. I just opened up my phone.
No, you had hella stuff on there. You had hella stuff on there. Ain't no Photoshop. No, that's certified.
Look, this
That's
him.
certified.
Look.
I'm trying to see where this conversation goes, though. You went back and forth about. You ain't even following him.
Yeah, he's a dick rider. Why would I do that? Look,
so from there, right? What's the last thing he sent you?
Huh?
What's the last thing he sent you?
No, all right. So he said, Gun finished making Spanish music because this side done. I do right, fight, rats, free, 50 million, big money. He needs money at this time, obviously.
He needs that lawyer
And
money.
I ain't gonna put you in a position to make it. Look what I said,
Man,
bro.
we could have got some bread together, man.
He said, look, go finish making Spanish music. This side done. I don't fight rats for free. 50 million, big money. I said, I'm not gonna put you in a position to make no money. I'll fight you for free, you bum broke Muslim, right? And he said,
see what you wrote
and he
there.
said after that one is the LA Fitness, you need help. I said, go fight your brother's killer then. Go fight D-Thing's killer. You shot your brother in the head. What are you talking about? Or Newski killer or Vaughn's killer, Tim. Why you in my DM? What are you talking about, man? Yeah, like I'm capping?
Nah, I just see everything.
Yeah, bro. Like, and this is on my. What's your line, twin? Fuck out of here. I'm Christian.
But do you not feel like you could have just made some money together with him, man? You could have done a little something. You could have a little box.
I don't want to make money with him. I want to fight him for free. I didn't say that.
Why do you want to fight him for free? What do you get out of fighting him for
Because
free?
he want to fight me for money. I said, yeah, let's just take the money off the table and just get it one-on-one for free.
I mean, he ain't really even known for fighting, so I feel like that's not even.
But
worth
that's what
it.
I'm saying. Like, let it be the other way around. And I'm offering Lil Durk money to fight. And he's like, let's fight for free. It'll be a whole different conversation, right? It'll be like, right or wrong? They're going to skip this. If it was the other way around and I'm offering Lil Durk 50 million, he's like, let's get it for free right now. Everybody be like, oh, you scared because it's me? They like, yo, why you didn't do it for the money? It's different, right?
Nah,
Come on, man. Let's keep going, man. That's what I do.
Hey, can you show me the
That's
last
not
thing?
what I do, though. Walk them down.
Hey, show me the last thing, because you left Dirk on red before he went to jail. I see that last message.
My man Don calling me right now, but hold on.
Yeah, I see that last.
The last message is
You left him on straight on red twice.
I'm done with talking about cop fight for 50 million. Just say you got it. You can lower it to 10. Your scary ass to fight, LOL, just say, okay, Danny Ba. I just said I put the black hand, and he said I'm done talking. Like your ass.
Can I see the dates that he sent them? Because I want to know if he was DMing you on the days he was catching bodies and shit. Was that May 11th?
May 11th, 2023. So you said it was May 22,
August
right?
22, yeah. So he ain't speak to you. It was like 2018, 2023, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was getting busy during that time.
He wasn't getting busy with me for free. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
But like you can admit that he did slide for fun.
after peer pressured him, he's a crash dummy. Like, pull up a crash dummy right there, bro. Like, when you put crash dummy, Dirk should pop up. Like, you shouldn't even see the dummies in the commercials. Like, this one should pop. When you put crash dummy, like, Dirk should be the definition of a crash dummy or peer pressure. Like, you ever was around gangsters and everybody smoking weed and you just jump off the porch and you like, damn, let me try this? That's Dirk. He got peer pressured to go slide. That's him. Because if I know I got money, I got my wife, right? I'm top of the billboards. I'm selling out arenas. Why go prove a point to people that everybody slap for bomb, be like, yo, listen, I'm at a point, I'm Muslim now. What happened to all the Muslim?
I agree with that.
Huh? What happened to Alhamdulillah and Inshallah? What happened to the bowing down and praying? Like, was that all a facade?
I mean, I think a lot of guys they find their faith when they need
When
it.
it's convenient?
Yeah.
So
Maybe.
what happened to that?
Nah, you're going crazy.
You're a crash dummy, stupid. What are you talking about? Like, come on, like, what you needed? The Saudi Arabians, you needed to act Muslim so they could give you money. You brokey, fuck out of here.
He got money, bro. He got to have money.
Bro, listen. If you had money, if he had money, he would have never been letting us use credit cards, doing this. What he said they would use the credit cards.
Yeah, he said don't use nothing in my name. And
All right. If you see watch this. I bet you the excuse, his homie who's telling, I bet you he left him with no lawyer. Why the telling? That was probably sitting in jail and he was like, yo, give us something, we let you go. If he had a lawyer, everybody shut up, everybody go home. But it takes one rat to bring everybody down.
No, that's facts. What do you think about Young Thug capping about sending Dirk a lawyer and the money for the lawyer? Because Thug basically said, I sent Brian Steele and I paid for the money, and apparently that's cap.
He's be capping. You didn't see Young Thug on interrogation saying, yo, Roscoe did it. My ass in Atlanta, but I'm in Louisiana at the time, and Lil Wayne in Atlanta. Ain't that ironic? Laughing with the cops. Like, that was sitting there for 2 hours. Where was Brian Steele then?
Wait.
Hold on.
All right, man. That's a little too much 6ix9ine for me, bro. But yeah, man, you see him, he getting disrespectful. That's crazy that Dirk reached out to him though. And that could have been a fake account. Could have just been for some clout. I don't know, but he was big disrespecting. He said, go slide. What he said? Go slide on D-Thing's killer, go slide on Vaughn's killer. Yeah, man, 6ix9ine always real disrespectful. He is entertaining though, but you know what I'm saying. He's a troll, bro. You know how it goes. But I think we're gonna be cool with that right there. You know what? Actually, we're gonna play the rest of this, and then we're gonna be going to the next one.
Where was Brian Steele during that 2-hour interrogation? Because right before they ask you questions, they say you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say might be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to attorney. If you don't have one, one can be appointed to you. They tell you that before your stupid start talking.
That's facts. Wait, pause.
Where was Brian Steele? Nah, I don't want to pause right now. Where was Brian Steele? Because they told you, call your lawyer, you fucking rat. Where was he?
I don't know what case he was working on back then. I don't think Thug had the budget for Brian Steele back then. That was 2015 times, man. He was fresh off Lifestyle.
So that's why they mentioned my name, right? To catch clout, to get new deals, right?
Yeah, but he didn't think that was ever going to come out.
They try to stop it from coming out. Did
I
you know that?
Hey, I'm the one that put it out there again.
Okay. Did you know Young Thug's team try to get his PR, try to get those videos to stop coming out? They called everybody. Listen, academics. I know you're gonna say you still my brother. I don't even call you Act. I call you Livingston Allen. You know called you and said, please don't report that, please. Come on, you've been a rat.
That really happened. But they called and begged him to not report on it.
Bro, when those Young Thug ranting videos came out? When was they?
Originally, 2023, I heard. In the trial. And the reason I heard...
No. When was they... When he was sitting in the interrogation room, right? When was that?
2015.
You've been ratting since 2015. You've been a rat since 2015. So when check came out, and then I got a check.
Yeah,
With that, right? 100 band, you've been a 100 band rat. That's what you've been. You've been a fucking rat. They say rats don't stop. They keep going. You're going to lose your life, but you're going to keep ratting. You were ratting 2015 and you try to get your team to stop those videos from coming out. What are you talking about? These are facts.
I feel like it's only right that we react to the tape. I'm going to pull the tape up.
Yeah, let's pull up.
Because everybody trying to move
Yo, why after they moving the goalposts, why when you sat down with the bald-headed from Atlanta, right? That you could only control an interview, right? Because you're not interview savvy. You chose to interview you. Because you know if you sat with a that could really be like, yo, bro, this ain't flirting, bro. You was able to control the narrative. You're a rat. You was ratting in 2015. Those interrogation videos was from 2015.
I can't.
That's real. Those is facts.
It's facts.
And on that interview with Atlanta with the bullhead, you said, yo, bro, I'm gonna put out the video. You wanna see me flirting? Why haven't you put out the video? The actual video, 4K, not MP3. Put out the video. Let's see how the cop look. If you was flirting, let's see how the cop look. But you haven't put that out because you know you capping and you are a rat.
Word. All right. So look, we're gonna basically go through. We're gonna go through the whole thing. All right.
Yeah.
We'll go through the whole thing. So look, this is me basically breaking down the backstory behind how the interrogation ended up happening. Because Young Thug, I don't know if you know this, Young Thug was arrested for other shit.
Interrogation, bro. Because y'all don't say how the interrogation for 6ix9ine happened. Y'all say how 6ix9ine turned rat, right? Reword it and say, let's break down Young Thug ratting because he ratted, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Let's break down Young Thug like talking too much.
Yo, all right. So I never ratted. I just talked a little bit too much in court, bro.
I heard you spun the whole trial.
Yeah, I spun the trial. I was trying to trick them. Like now, it's different rules to ratting. It's oh my god, the DA tricked me.
You did it on the wrong day.
Yeah,
the wrong outfit.
Yo, bro, I did it. You know how 6ix9ine told on a Wednesday, you only supposed to tell on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Like what the?
You was wearing red.
I was wearing khakis. Like you know what I mean? Like this shit is crazy. Is crazy. Now it's different rules. Oh, now, yo, bro, now you can snitch if you got good music. You know that?
That's actually true, though.
Like,
it's actually true.
That's what I'm saying. Let me show you good music.
All right, here we go. We need an exclusive, man.
Right? Now they moving the goalpost. So what's all of this? So I read it, but I'm just lying to myself. I'm delusional. I don't got good music.
I feel like you got good music.
Huh?
I feel
this
like
is after. So this wasn't good music. This wasn't good music. This is last year. This is good music. Huh? So why y'all move the goalpost? Oh, huh?
But here's the thing.
Oh, now here's the thing.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
Let me hit a goalpost. Move all the way to North Dakota now. Go ahead.
No, but the new Thug album wasn't hitting, and people who heard that album were like, yeah, he ran. Okay. I feel like that's what happened. Okay. So that proved the music thing's true. All
right, so Gunna's, what's the biggest song? Fuck You Mean?
Yeah, probably.
Or Gooba?
Ooh.
Huh?
Fuck You Mean charted higher, nah?
Charted higher?
I thought it charted higher.
You mean was number one? I mean number 2 on the Billboard?
Wait, Gooba was 2.
2 and this was 1.
No, I know that was 1.
Which way you want to go?
I know that was 1.
This was 1 and this is 2.
Nah, all right. All right. Let's go Billboard.com.
All right, so let's go.
Let's go Billboard.com.
I'm going to stand right here.
I'm going to go Billboard.com.
I'm
gonna
saying
go
right
on.
here by my.
Hang
So now you can rap unless you got good music. So I'm lying. These is fake. I'm lying. Ask the IRS if these is fake. Ask the IRS. So what are y'all gonna say? Y'all just don't like me. Y'all just don't like the truth. The truth hurts, bro. This is real shit. I'm lying. Look at fuck you mean. Now look at this. Oh, so now it's if you rap, you just gotta have good music, bro. So now I got good music. Nah, you gotta be black and have good music. Let's talk about it.
All right, I feel like I want to see you go back to back on Billboard with different people because I think people will be surprised how many people you got washed on the Billboard.
No, hold on. Let's not go into a different conversation. Where was Gooba and Trolls?
Now, all right, Gooba 3, Fifi 3.
Now, just bring
Wait,
me. Fuck
there's
you
more
mean.
songs, right?
After fuck you mean, flip this. After fuck you mean, I will see because I got bigger songs.
Nah, fuck you mean 4.
So what? So now what we talking about?
Yeah, no, fuck you mean 4. You got Trolls at 1, Gooba 3. Yeah, Gooba 3, Fifi 3.
After me telling.
Nah, that's facts. That's facts.
So fuck you mean is after Gunna telling, right?
That's facts.
So now remember, everybody was so against it because these is their favorite rappers. When their favorite rapper tell, it's a whole different excuse, right? Now watch this. Remember when Gunna told, and I said, yo, bro, just implicated that YSL's a gang and that they committed crimes and furtherance of the game. He confirmed that. But he was tricked, right? So now everybody like, yo, chill. Everybody chill. Brother, if Young Thug doesn't confirm it, if y'all don't hear from King Spider, everybody chill on Gunna, y'all. If King Spider didn't say it, he didn't rap. So now King Spider come home, Gunna's a rap. What they say? Nobody got good music. So I thought y'all was waiting for Young Thug to confirm it. He confirmed it. Now it's another excuse. So if y'all making that much excuses for them,
I ain't gonna lie, your Billboard record hit differently.
it's more than these man.
It hit differently. I didn't even know, and I'm a huge student of your shit, but like, bruh, yeah, you got Gunna washed on that.
This is what I do. Like, this is what I do.
So you
This
got,
is really what I do.
so he got you beat on some metrics, but really the most important metrics you got him on. You got higher numbers.
We're not talking about numbers though. We talking about can you rap and still be good, right? They say, yeah, unless you got good music. This is after me telling.
Yeah, your 2 biggest songs from afterwards, and they both got Gunna beat. I didn't even know Gunna. I thought Gunna had a #1 in his catalog somewhere.
Had nothing. So what's the excuse now?
I mean,
I'm gonna make it better for you.
all right, no, let me. I got one response.
Let you sit Gunna here. Let you sit Young Thug here. Right? You think you could? You think you could? You think you? You know why they avoid these little interviews, these little podcasts? They're not interview savvy. You know why they're not interview savvy? People who do interviews, they have to be telling the truth. Why? Because when you tell a lie, you gotta remember it. People who don't do interviews, don't do these things, they have a PR. Do I have a PR here?
I don't see no one.
Manager here,
I don't see no one. Just the homies.
right?
Couple homies.
I have nobody here, right? A Young Thug and Gunna will have their manager, their PR, their assistant. Why? Because they're liars. Liars avoid this hot seat. Because when you put them here and you start pulling up facts, what am I going to say?
Nah, you
You
pulled
see
up.
how I
Yeah,
make you pull up facts?
facts.
Man, let's talk about it.
Nah, facts. That Billboard record's crazy.
The Billboard record is crazy. All the facts is crazy. There's nobody can make me trip. Why? Because I stick to my real life. That was the truth. We just went through my whole crib in how I grew up. A liar can't do that.
Facts.
Let a teacher, a principal from PS59 be like, this kid didn't go here. I 71, this kid didn't go here. Agodia, this kid didn't go here. I'm the realest in the I'm the rap game. I'm the realest in the industry. There's nothing fake. Everything bro, my mom used to collect cans, bro.
It's crazy, man. The
You know what I mean?
the level you got to is crazy.
My mom used to collect cans. There's nothing fake about me, bro. This is really me. You know what I mean? This is really off the ground. Gunna and Young Thug, those is real. Like these is who put each. Young Thug put Gunna on, and he ratted on him. He confirming he's ratting on him. But now it's an excuse. No, wait till Young Thug confirm it. He confirmed it. Now what? Now it's like, no. He got good music. Like, what's what? Now I'm saying, if you with your girl, right, and I come and I smack her ass, you're like, nah, but you cool. That's why I'm not gonna do nothing to you. Like what? Like, you know what I mean? That's real shit. Anyway,
Nah, you walked him down, man. You walked him down. I got to hand it to you. All right, so look, we're gonna run through some of the most flagrant stuff from.
All right, man. That's gonna be it right there. 6ix9ine, man. He 6ix9ine, man. He's a character. Yeah, but yeah, man, we're gonna go right to the next one, man. Y'all follow me to the next one. If y'all check out the next one, man. We out. We gone. Y'all, peace.
The Young Thug interrogation footage. I did a whole
flagrant. Like I wish people could use these. Trout. I'm a plead out. In my opinion, agreement, they make me state I knew them drugs was there, but they weren't mine. And then you go to trial. Even though I don't got to testify on you, I confirmed with my plea that I realized that on that day we got stopped, the drugs were in that car, they didn't belong to me. So who else do they belong to if they don't belong to me?
Here's the problem. Here's where everybody keeps getting this wrong. There was another guy in the car. They had a fall guy. So when 21 Savage is on the phone to Young Thug that got leaked, he says he did what he's supposed to do. You were all supposed to put it on the fall guy, and even Thug's like, yeah.
Now you're throwing it off and making an excuse how to snitch, right? Right? Okay. Look, you see what I'm saying? Now you're saying, yo, you just should have snitched on the fall guy. So it's okay to snitch, but snitch on the guy who could be less accountable. What happened? What happened?
Let's say you and
so now there's rules on snitching. It's you can snitch, just don't put it on none of the main guys. Don't put it on Gunna, don't put it on Young Thug. Put it on the fall guy.
No, but let's say the fall guy.
No, now it's let's say, right? You just give me scenarios.
No, let's say the fall guy. So, no, but this is what happened. This is what happened. The fall guy basically said, yo, that shit's mine. And the feds were like, nah. And he's like, yo, it's mine.
All right, so
wait, I'm gonna pull that up.
You're just giving me different scenarios and say, no, look, this is what happened. At the end of the day, right? You just said 21 Savage implicated, told him, no, you guys should have snitched. He did the right thing.
He said Gunna did what he was supposed to do.
Okay, now watch this. So you're gonna give me mass scenarios. You're gonna take it all the way from Pluto to Mars back to Earth, right? He snitched. The gang then stays, right? No, watch this. Watch this. The gang then stays, right? The judge says, hey, Gunna, are you ready to take your plea? Right? No matter how you try to wiggle your way out, hey, he says, yo, is YSL gang? Yes. You just stated 10 minutes ago, Brian Steele introduced this interrogation video to show the jury that Young Thug's 2015 interrogation, he was saying to the cops, we're not Bloods. There you go, Gunna, implying you are a gang. Brian Steele is using the defense to say we're not a gang. And this is my client saying in an interrogation video from 2015 that they're not a gang. But Gunna is saying, yes, Your Honor. Yes, ma'am. Is YSL gang? Yes, ma'am. Did YSL commit crimes in furtherance of the gang? Yes, ma'am. On the day of this, did this happen? Yes, ma'am. So now, you take a plea, you go home, right? Who's sitting 300, 200 days on trial? Trying to defend that they're not a gang.
Thug. And all them guys.
So now, Fulton County, right? The lady, she got, how many convictions she got when that reporter went up to her and said, yo, how do you feel? And she's like, well, I got these many convictions. There's people to you that want to keep Atlanta streets safe, right?
Yeah.
I convicted this person, that person, this person. I got clean streets for 2-3 years, whatever she said in that video, right? Who's those convictions she's talking about? Gunna, right? She doesn't matter how she got them. She got those convictions.
Yeah, it does count.
Right? So again, Gunna confirmed that YSL was a gang, which is telling because they're fighting for their life. 200 days on that trial. There's judges getting fired middle of trial, right? For misconduct. And you have Brian Steele submitting evidence into the thing. What's that interrogation saying? No, this is not a gang. No, we're not a gang. We're not a gang. And this guy's confirming it is a gang. I don't give a fuck how you wiggle it around. So you got to go to Young Thug now and say, yo, Young Thug, no, it didn't go down like that. There was this, the thing. Listen what 21 Savage said on the phone call. Listen, you guys just snitched wrong. Y'all didn't snitch the right way. Y'all snitched the wrong way. I slipped through in the fall guy. It's crazy to you. That's not crazy to you?
I just thought that would run, to be honest. I thought the Fall Guy narrative would absolve Gunner of his snitch allegations.
So basically what you're telling me is the Fall Guy scenario would have been a better way of snitching.
Well, it was a pre-agreed snitching. Is it snitching on your homies if you all say, look, I got no prospects. You guys are getting money in the streets. Just put it all on me. Snitch on me. I heard that there's dudes. I swear, Munchie B was telling me.
That makes it okay.
Munchie B was telling me there's dudes in LA that you can pay 100K and they just sit down for a couple of years, take your charge.
So that makes it okay. So there's rules now. You gotta have permission.
I mean,
you see how stupid that sounds?
But it's like, I thought the problem with snitching was like you betraying your guys, you out doing crimes, you going on drills, you was going on the drills, right? And then you betraying, you're supposed to be in it together and you're betraying them. But like, if you pre-agree that like, oh, this guy's going to sit down, we're going to give him 100K, he's cool. Pee Wee Roscoe, he was supposed to sit down for 250K in a Porsche. So it was like, yeah, cool.
So basically, there's different rules now. So now it's rules, there's 100Ks, Porsches involved, houses, Fall Guy. You just gotta snitch the right way.
But I thought that would make it okay because the gang's in control of that. They can control of what's going on.
It's in control.
Yeah.
You know that sounds stupid as fuck, right? Like I don't know how this makes sense in your head.
I feel like in Atlanta, it makes sense.
Now let's talk about me, right? In Atlanta, yeah, Atlanta's fucking the number one state for AIDS, right?
Oh,
people. Man. No, I'm just saying. Like, that's a fact.
I ain't heard that before.
Look it up. It has mad HIV. Fucking dressing as women like Young Thug does, fucking guys, and then go fuck their girl, and that's how they spread the HIV.
Man, you're wildin', bro.
I'm wildin'.
Is it true?
Real shit.
So, whoa, no, it's true as well. It says, according to the Georgia Department of Public Health, as of 2020, HIV in Atlanta was 594 per 100,000 people, significantly higher than the national average of just 18 per 100,000 people.
Listen, so
third highest in the nation.
So yeah, of course.
That's wild.
So I said, is snitching okay if you do it the right way? Put it on a Fall Guy, offer him a Porsche. Ferraris now, I don't get it. There's like some crazy snitch rules, right? You get a Porsche, you get a car. And
no one offered you a Porsche.
Right? This is crazy. So, of course, they will have different rules because their rules are fuck men and they go fuck your girl. It's statistically proven right there. Right?
All right.
Now let's go back to me, right? Let's go back to 6ix9ine because everything is about 6ix9ine.
Mm-hmm. You
stated I'm going on drills with this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So now I'm doing drills, I'm committing crimes, right? There's a loyalty thing amongst brothers. We all in this together. We're gonna go rob these, we're gonna go shoot at these, we're gonna go do this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who is disloyal first? I don't even know why you gotta think about it. Who's disloyal first? Name one disloyal thing I did to my game.
No, you're gonna say Shotty smashed your girl. Is that true though?
Even if it wasn't true, right? Just say this is true.
Because people have disputed.
No, of course.
Truth of
I know you're gonna try to wiggle your way out, but I got you such in a tight corner that it's just clear as day.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying my best.
Try your best. Just take out the bitch out the window, right? Open up YouTube and play the wiretaps. How you gonna get your way out of that? And I want you to hear it real quick, right? So who is disloyal first? That's the question. I'll let you take 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes.
What's your number one wiretap? This one where he says he's going to shoot
I don't
you?
know which one you played.
What's the hit?
And it's embarrassing that it's not only one. There's multiple, right?
I feel like this is the one you talk
Yo,
about.
blood. Hello?
I don't give
Yo,
I
yo,
don't-
problem.
Just play the wiretaps. Let's take Shotty fucking the bitch away, right?
All right.
How do you get away with this?
All right. We got the wiretap here, man. This is him basically saying he'll shoot you in the wiretap with Melmo. Let's hear it.
No, we don't even hear it. You just stated what you know is in there, right? Well, we're gonna hear it. Well, let TraploreRoss community hear it.
Yeah,
But how do you justify? How do you say, oh no, who was disloyal first? What if the feds weren't involved? But I know about this wiretap.
Well, here's the thing, right?
Yeah,
You talking to me, I'm a nerd.
Yeah.
I don't want nothing to do with no gangster activity. So I'm actually always been with you on your side. But trying to play devil's advocate for the streets, people would say that like if you was really going on drills with dudes, like you should have been adhering to that code too. But then you're basically saying they betrayed me and like that made it okay for me to turn on them. But then surely that kind of made it okay for like Gunner to do what he did to Thug. Because
we're not talking about
he sucked like you got sucked into all this gangster shit.
No, but listen, there's no way how you try to distract it and take it to so many ways to confuse the people. Young Thug put Gunner on. Is that a fact or not?
Yeah, fact.
So Gunner ratted on somebody who put him on. Who put these bloods on?
You.
Who was sleeping on the carpet?
Them.
Right? So why be disloyal to me when I put y'all on? You can't bring Gunner in this situation because Gunner was made. Remember, God made you, but I helped, right? Right?
Yeah, no, that's facts. That's a bar.
So let's talk about this. Gunner, don't try to wiggle around, confuse people.
All right.
When did the disloyal? Who was disloyal first?
They was the
Because when the trial could have came out, 6ix9ine was kidnapped after he violated one of the members. That never came out. When did 6ix9ine was ever disloyal to one blood member? They got greedy, right? They were money hungry. They were power hungry. So who was disloyal first? I'm still waiting on the answer. I'm not trying to make you give me, just say you, Danny, and I have ways to prove it. Enter my docket, enter the trial. You have a whole laptop with 7 windows open. You can open 18 more windows. Find where was I disloyal to one member.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you. I just feel like for me,
disloyal first? I don't know why it's so hard to answer that question.
they was disloyal first.
So why do I have to be loyal let me ask you something. So they can be disloyal and I just have to follow an unwritten rule. That sounds stupid.
No, that's
so
stupid.
it's like 6ix9ine, be stupid.
All right, let me ask you this then.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna try this one. So they was disloyal to you first. Arguably,
Remember, we took out the girl, right? What if
Forget the girl, forget the girl.
So what about this?
but part of the reason they were
Bring
so
up the kidnap video.
No, but I'm gonna talk about this. I can't really. My point doesn't really make sense in this context. You definitely walking me down, but like,
I walk everybody there.
no, but
not just you.
I'm trying to defend Gunner
That's
hard.
what I do.
Right.
That's really what I do.
Now the reason
I
why
hate him, like, here's what I'm saying. I'm so hated because look, I'm Spanish, bro.
that's a big part of it.
It's the biggest part about it. We on YouTube right now. Pull up T.I. on the stand right now.
Pull up you on the
T.I.
Ah,
But T.I.'s in movies. He's the OG in Atlanta.
I haven't even seen this before.
Oh, you haven't seen it? Oh, let's watch it together.
States Exhibit 34K. You recognize who that is?
Atlanta, how do you defend this?
I've never seen this before.
Oh, you never?
No, I've never
Watch
seen
it.
it
Let's
before.
keep watching. Defend this. This your man. This your OG. This is Donick Steve right here.
Oh, that's his body.
Right? This is the shit with Lauren London.
34K.
He said that's his body, right? So he looking at his man.
What happened? Hold on. Yo, the streets. I'm talking to y'all, the streets. What happened? His man just got killed. He's testifying, right? What happened? You know what you signed up for? It's the streets. Leave it in the streets. What happened to that? Didn't you just tell me, yo, Danny, didn't you know you was in a gang doing drills with these? You was in the street? T.I., you was in the street. You know what's coming. Your man got killed.
He had a trunk full of guns.
Huh? He had a charge full of guns, right? In the feds. And they said, you get off with a show of Crime Stoppers and you got to take the stand. They killed your friend. Atlanta, I'm talking to you. Keep playing the video.
Yeah, that's the entry wound.
Y'all didn't see that? Oh, y'all
And that's
see
a
it, right?
picture of Falant with the bullet hole in his head.
Yes, it is.
And that's the bullet hole that you described to the jury as being in his temple on the left side.
Yeah.
So
Is
you,
that a fucking state witness?
I'd never seen it. I didn't even know they had HD cameras like this back then.
Is he where's he at? Is he in the jury? What chair is that?
It's a Cincinnati courtroom, I believe. Is that the witness stand?
Is that the witness stand?
I believe it might be the witness stand. You know, I
Is that the OG?
think it's the. But in Atlanta, I think that's cool in Atlanta.
In Atlanta, because you know what?
That's cool in Atlanta.
You just gotta find in Atlanta, it's the right way to tell. This snitch, it's okay to snitch, but you gotta snitch the right way. Look, Atlanta. Matter of fact, you know what? If I would have snitched with a black tuxedo, what is that? A black jacket
Yes.
with a gray button down. That's the way to tell.
Yeah, tailored suit. Looking
Huh?
good.
And it's tailored.
I ain't gonna lie. You know what the top comment is on this?
What?
Read it.
Hey, 6ix9ine, I could have done better. So that's what I'm saying. Go up now. Go up. Where's 6ix9ine in that video? Why is not, yo, T.I., I could have done way better. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I could have done less.
I could have done way less, nigga. My thing is, you know what I mean? Everybody, why is 6ix9ine? Look, go to the top comment.
They're saying you sent them.
6ix9ine, I could have done better, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why is 6ix9ine the poster boy for telling? Because they trying to distract when their favorite rapper or the black person tell. These is facts. When the black
No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world, and I'm back.
Nobody paying this dude attention. Nobody's watching this dude. In the beginning, when he first came home, I was just curious to see what he had to say. Is the reason I watched. I swear to God, I haven't watched nothing. Niggas begged me to watch his last interview with Vlad because I was going on No Jumper 22, and people was like, please be updated on the bullshit he talking about. I was like, no, I do not want to watch it. You feel me? Whatever questions Adam asked me, I'll answer it, bro. And niggas like, please, Auto, just watch it, just to know. And I'm like, I'm gonna watch it. And I was mad as hell because it's just more bullshit. He's still saying the same dumb shit, and he's still lying with the false narrative saying that Shotty fucks Sarah and shit. How can you prove that?
We're going to talk about that for sure. But I mean, okay, when you hear that Jim Jones basically got in Academics' face and kind of attempted to intimidate him and everything, like, what do you think of that? Because I think from Ac's position, he's just kind of laughing because
I say
he's
Jim.
in there with security. He feels like Jim's not going to tweak out and do something in front of Birdman, in front of all these people, and basically just look like a crazy person. But I feel like these are two people who are stuck in different ages because Jim comes from the era of streets matter, being tough matters, and Academics is from the modern era where it's like it's clout, it's attention, it's engagement, and it's not like I'm not scared of you. I'm not going to let you scare me. If you want to beat me up, cool. Maybe I'll sue you. Maybe I'll just
You think that
make a bunch of content out of it.
No. That's not how Academics feel. Academics knew that Jim Jones is not on that with him. What the Jim Jones is from the hood. You think he didn't press Academics or Fake King. He just addressed how he probably felt as a man. You feel me? You know he here with Birdman and shit. He ain't about to ruin his shit and shit. But Jim Jones is a person just gonna speak what's on the mind, how he felt. You feel me? He didn't get. You think if he wanted to slap, you seen Jim and Mash. You think if he wanted to slap Academics, he wanted to slap Academics in there? Out here.
It probably wouldn't have been a great experience for him to slap out Academics.
Yeah, people would have. They probably would have grabbed his security. Would have came out of it.
I know, and it would have turned into a huge brawl between Ac, his security, everybody who's with him.
I doubt it. I don't think the security would have turned it into a brawl just for slapping Academics. They probably would have grabbed him.
If I'm doing security for Academics and he gets smacked by a rapper, then for sure I got to turn up. I got to beat the shit out of that dude.
But
and I got to fight everybody he's with. That's the problem with being a security guard. You got to fight everybody.
You know, after that, you probably wouldn't even touch Jim. They're gonna pull him to the back and they're gonna.
Yeah, you might not even get a chance to fight him too much. Obviously, there's venue security and all that kind of shit. And if Jim's not with a bunch of people, I'd be
Then he was
surprised.
Birdman, so who you think the most of the security van you're gonna ride with?
And even Birdman got so much respect that if he tells people to stop fighting, apparently that's just they're listening.
To rush the homies like that. This man is a well-known player. Come on, bro. They gonna grab it, break it up. They know what's up after that. Come
But
on.
when Act calls Jim Jones the oldest YN, how does that sit with you? Does that sound about right?
Yeah, because he's still acting like he in the street, still acting like he young. I know I'm not perfect. I'm changing my life. I'm making the necessary shit to elevate as a man and whatever.
Okay.
But you so much still involved in the YN's music and all the shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Post on more relevant shit. Like you got your clout, you did that. You still dick riding the YN. Let them have their time. Let other bloggers do their shit, and other YN bloggers, you know, build the history of the YNs.
So you and Jim not best friends?
No, we cool.
You cool?
Yeah, you good.
But you are critical a little bit of how he's moving around?
Not really. I don't care what he do.
Oh,
grown ass man.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, I don't know the oldest YN. I've been thinking about that since though. It's like
kind of accurate.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to think
acting YN because he's not an actual YN in no form, but he's acting like.
Jim just always had such a surly, like pissed off.
But he's not that much involved in the streets to be one of the new up and coming YouTubers like that.
Okay.
You don't even know what's really going on. You're just blogging from what you hear and what you know and information you're getting from other people. Like, stop it, bro.
Okay, got it. Okay, so do you know those dudes? If you recall, there was this whole time period where 6ix9ine had a whole new crew of dudes from Brooklyn that were moving around with them, and he did the podcast with Hassan Campbell and Wack all together and everything like that. And I even ended up interviewing some of the guys and everything.
I don't know. There was just some young kids from that building, from them projects.
So you don't know those dudes?
Yeah, and they can't even come back over there.
Oh, really?
In fact.
So what? You just think they're like they lost a lot of.
They knew him because remember he from right up the street. Locust Street is like 2-3 blocks from them projects right there.
Right.
So them some young kids that he probably went to school with and already knew, some regular kids that was just acting tough and shit with him already.
That was an interesting time period though, because I feel like 6ix9ine, like at that point, it was kind of like he was gonna run the same play that he had ran before, where it's like, all right, these are my homies, these are like drill rapper type kids that I'm around, and I'm gonna kind of. If I'm accepted by them and I'm moving around with them,
you know, when he knew that wasn't going to work, I don't think that was his thing because he knew that wasn't.
Well, I know when he knew it wasn't going to work.
Remember in Miami, somebody slapped him or did some shit before that, and they didn't do nothing or some shit like that.
Oh, really?
They punched him and he fell on the floor. Remember that?
Yeah.
Punched him in Florida, fell on the floor, and them same guys with him. They didn't do nothing.
No, the exact moment though that he probably should have known that this was going to work out is when he said, "This is the only rat we jacket." That was a legendary moment. Just the fact that he said that. And that it was so obviously the exact thing that 6ix9ine didn't want him to say.
Yeah, he
was so funny. It's just, I think at that moment, 6ix9ine was like, "I am never going to embrace a young black street dude again. Like this is just I can't trust them."
The dude probably was trying to he probably was trying to save face on his end to say, "Oh, this is the only rat we jacking because look at the reasons he ratted for," or whatever he was thinking in his mind. But dude probably was looking at him like, I didn't want you to say that.
I'm bringing you around to not say that.
To not say that. To just make me look still like a regular street dude and make it look like I'm still good in the hood. What the f is wrong?
Yeah, that was unbelievably funny. And even in that interview too, they're kind of like, "Why are you hanging out with 6ix9ine?" He's kind of like, "This is money that's gonna feed my family. So yeah, I'm hanging out with a rat, but like I gotta feed my family." Which again is not what you want.
What money they gave him? What money
was
they was getting? What chains did they have? What new houses and businesses did they start? And cars did they have?
But if you're 6ix9ine, it's like I don't want you to just say, "Hey, I'm only cool with this guy for money." Like if I hire somebody to be a host on No Jumper and they're just like, "Yeah, you know, Adam's a bitch, but I gotta feed my family. I gotta pay my rent." That's kind of like you could have not said that.
I mean, I guess whatever little shit they gave him to make it look good. They kind of ran with it and they thought it was going to be a permanent thing, and then they realized it wasn't. And they're like, "Oh, we f***ed up bad."
Okay. So what actually is like the feelings going through your head when you were watching the 6ix9ine Vlad interview? Like, like how different does he seem to you? Like, and in what ways?
Man, he seems so much more confident, so much more real. Because remember, you know him. You know this is a timid kid who was really scary and just trying to come up every way he can from crew to crew to crew until he found out some shit. A lot of bullshit he was saying was like really up, you know what I'm saying? What he said about Trippie Redd, because I Trippie Redd, good dude, and everything Trippie Redd was saying in the beginning was real. He saying Trippie Redd came out and hated on me and tried to shit on my name after Post 1469. No, you really had a child molestation case or touching a minor shit. So Trippie Redd came out and said we don't associate with. He didn't want to be associated with that shit. You blame Trippie Redd for that? What the f is the problem with that? He didn't want to f with it. I'm a real blood. I brought you. I did bring you on, regardless of what you say. And you say Elliot called you and wanted to introduce you. It was Trippie Redd who brought you to Elliot Grange. If it wasn't for Trippie Redd, you would have never met Elliot Grange and never been signed to that label.
Right. Okay. There's a version of that child sex case or whatever that he tells that is a lot more defensible than the version that maybe is like the more cynical version. So for the record, the version of it that he tells is that he showed up, he was 18. He shows up to shoot a music video with some random people that he doesn't really know that well. And there's girls and they're like in bikinis or underwear or whatever. And they're kind of dancing the video. And he doesn't one of them.
Right.
But he is kind of like, I think he's just like rapping, standing next to her and was maybe like slapping her ass or some shit.
You had it in the bed.
And then he gets arrested soon after and they find out the girl's 13.
You seen the girl?
I haven't.
Go see the girl and watch the little girl and see if you think, if it was me and I came in here and I was 18, I was already a real nigga by the time I was 18. So if I would have came up in here and I would have seen the girl, the first thing I would have asked whoever crib this was, whoever had, yo, how old is she? She was mad young. And even if she thinks she got ID, I'm like, yo,